You pull me in like gravity, and even though I try to walk away, something deep inside me keeps drawing me back to you, making it impossible to stay away. Every time I try to turn my back on you, I find myself thinking about you in ways I can't control, as if my heart knows something my mind refuses to admit. I told myself it was over, that I needed space, yet the thought of you lingers in my soul, stronger than ever before. How can I escape something that feels like it was meant to be? You've woven yourself into my thoughts, my dreams, my very breath. No matter how hard I try to push you away, my heart insists on pulling you closer. I've tried to forget you, tried to erase you from my life, but no matter how far I go, your presence lingers in every corner of my mind, making it impossible to move on. You've made an imprint on my heart that time and distance can't seem to fade. Every thought of you feels like a magnet, and no matter how hard I try, I can't resist being drawn back. I thought I could walk away, but every time I close my eyes, your face is there, reminding me that some things are meant to stay, no matter how hard I try to let go. It's like trying to swim against a current. No matter how much I resist, I keep getting pulled back towards you, like I'm meant to be here, even if I don't understand why. Every time I think I've let you go, your memory floods back, filling the spaces I've tried to forget. How do you make it so hard to stay away from something that feels so inevitable? There's a pull I can't explain, a connection I can't shake. Even when I try to walk away, I find myself right back where I started, caught in the gravitational pull of you. I tried to stay distant, to forget you, but no matter what I do, my heart insists on keeping you close. It's like I'm not in control of what my soul feels for you. It's as if the universe conspired to keep us together, because no matter how far I try to run, your love is the force that keeps pulling me back into your orbit. There's something about you that I can't ignore. No matter how many times I tell myself I'm done, my heart refuses to listen, and I can't seem to stay away. I promised myself I'd walk away, but every step I take, I feel a tug in my chest, reminding me that it's not so easy to leave behind something that feels so right. I thought I was strong enough to move on, but you've become a part of me in ways I can't escape. The harder I try to stay away, the stronger the pull becomes. I'm torn between what I want and what I need, and no matter how much I try to resist, my heart keeps leading me back to you, like I'm never meant to be apart. Every time I think I'm free, I feel you tugging at my heart, reminding me of the love I tried to leave behind. It's like I can't escape the bond we share, no matter how hard I try. Even when I distance myself from you, your presence still haunts my thoughts. Your words still echo in my mind. It's as if you've carved your place in my soul, and nothing can erase you. I thought I could forget you, that I could walk away without looking back. But your love is like a magnet, pulling me toward you even when I try to stay away. No matter how much I try to guard my heart, you find a way in, leaving me helpless against the pull of what we shared. How do you make it so hard to let go? Every time I tell myself I'm done, I find myself missing you more, feeling the weight of your absence as though I'm incomplete without you. It's impossible to stay away. You've become a part of me, a constant in my thoughts, and no matter how hard I try to break free, there's something about you that keeps pulling me back in. Even though I know I should move on, there's a part of me that can't let go, as if my soul recognizes something deeper between us that I can't explain. I've tried to walk away from you, but your memory keeps chasing me, wrapping around me like a chain I can't break, reminding me that letting go isn't as simple as it seems. You make it impossible for me to stay away, even though every part of me says I should. The pull between us is undeniable, and no matter how hard I fight it, I can't resist. I've tried so many times to forget you, but your presence lingers in my heart, in my mind, like an indelible mark that I can't erase, no matter how far I try to run. There's a constant ache in my chest, a pull I can't ignore, a love I can't escape, no matter how much I try to push it away. You are always there, always present in my thoughts. I can't explain it, but every time I try to let you go, the universe brings us back together. No matter how far apart we are, something keeps bringing me back to you. Even when I convince myself that I'm better off without you, my heart betrays me, reminding me that no distance or time can change the bond we share. There's a part of me that wishes I could walk away, but something inside me refuses to let go, like my soul is telling me that this isn't something I'm meant to forget. I told myself I would let you go, but your memory continues to haunt me, like a song I can't stop playing, no matter how much I try to turn it off. I've tried to convince myself that we're better apart, but the pull of your presence in my life is stronger than any reason I have to stay away. Every time I think I'm free, your love creeps back into my life, reminding me that some things aren't meant to be forgotten, no matter how hard I try. No matter how far I try to run, your love keeps finding its way back into my heart, and I'm starting to realize that it's not something I want to escape from. I've tried to walk away, but every step I take, I feel the tug of your love pulling me right back. It's like I'm not meant to go anywhere without you. Even when I try to leave behind the love we shared, it keeps finding me, wrapping itself around me like a blanket I can't take off, no matter how hard I try. You're like a shadow in my life, always there, always following me. I've tried to outrun it, but I know now that no matter what I do, I can't escape you. Every time I think I've moved on, a part of you returns, reminding me that no matter how hard I fight it, I'm never really free from the love we shared. You've made it impossible for me to stay away, even though I tried. Your memory calls to me in ways I can't explain, and it's becoming clear that I'll never really escape you. I've tried to walk away from you, to forget everything we had, but no matter how hard I try, your love keeps pulling me back, as if I was never meant to leave. You're always there, lingering in my thoughts, pulling me closer even when I try to break free. How do you make it so hard to stay away from something so powerful? I told myself I could leave, that I could forget, but no matter how much I try, the pull of your love is too strong, and I find myself coming back to you. You've made your way into every corner of my heart, and even though I try to walk away, I know that no matter what, I'll always be drawn back to you. I try to convince myself that I'm better off without you, but my heart keeps telling me otherwise, pulling me back to you in ways I can't explain. There's a fire inside me that you sparked, and no matter how hard I try to extinguish it, the flames of love continue to burn brightly, impossible to ignore. You make it impossible to stay away, even though I told myself I'd forget you. Your love keeps finding its way back into my heart, no matter how hard I try to block it out. It's as if you've left an imprint on my soul, and no matter how much I try to move on, I can't escape the pull of you, reminding me of what we shared. No matter how many times I try to walk away, your presence lingers like a song stuck in my head, reminding me that I'll never really be free from you. I've tried to let go, to walk away, but every time I do, your love pulls me back like an invisible force, and I know I'm never meant to be apart from you. Even though I've tried to move on, I can't deny the pull I feel towards you. You've become a part of me, and no matter what, I know I can never truly stay away. Every time I think I've moved on, I feel your presence come rushing back, as though I'm never really meant to let you go. Why does love have to be so impossible to resist? No matter how much I try to fight it, the love I feel for you pulls me back every time, like a current in the ocean that refuses to let me go. Even though I tell myself I should stay away, something about you keeps me tethered, like I'm bound to you by some invisible thread I can't sever.